So I'm having a small edge in material, 2 pawns, but right now I have a king and a queen as an active piece, and black only has a rook as an active piece, because this rook is stuck here and the king is in need to remain on either b8 or b7, because he will have to defend the rook from the queen. So queen a5 check, and black blocks, also protecting the pawn. f4, g6, f5, so we exchange. King b7, queen e4 check, and the king has to go back to b8 in order to protect the rook. So I have 3 pawns against 2, and now it's 2 against 1. g4, black tries to advance, but create more space and to develop the rook. But b5, and if black would try to continue with pawn development, let's say a6, then we can have b6, and the rook on c7 is needed to protect the pawn on h7, otherwise I can simply advance too easily. And with pawn to b6, there's no more place for the rook to go to on the 7th rank, because if rook f7, for instance, we get queen e8 with a check with the fork. If we get rook c5, you can take the pawn. If we get rook b7, then it's queen e8 mate, so that can be played. We get, what else is possible? d7, then we get, well, check with fork. So there's no way for black to remain on the 7th rank with the rook, so advancing is a mistake, and it wasn't played. So black plays rook to c1, king g2, and back to c7 to protect the pawn. a4, and now black is just wasting moves, because there are no good moves left, and he can't develop the rook, because if the king were to move, I can simply capture it. So we change pawns, and now I've got a passed pawn. Rook c7, queen e5. Now this next sequence of moves where I move the queen, or not necessary at all, but I'm playing under time controls, so I'm just moving the queen and keeping the pressure in order to find the right move. And finally I come up with king to h3, looking to move the king to the pawn in order to protect it so I can promote. And finally rook to c8 is played, allowing g7, g7. Now I need to bring the queen in order to promote the pawn, but queen f8 is a mistake, because if black plays king to b7, I can no longer promote, and I cannot trade either. So instead of playing queen to f8 to exchange material, queen to f7 is played, so the pawn can promote, and black cannot move the king to the 7th rank, so the rook is still blocked. So king c8 is played. Here comes the queen. Take, check. King to b7 in order to protect the rook, and queen to d5 check, and black plays king to c7. Now the rook is unprotected. That's a typical computer move. I think every human would play king to b8. But after king to b8, white can play king d8 check, queen d8 check, I mean, king d7 forced, and queen d7 check. And after king b8 again, we get a zugzwang. So I waste the move. It's say king to h4, and now black is forced to move his pawn a6, only legal move, and in comes b6 with the threat of the mate. Rook a7 is forced, take, check, c8 mate. So that's a quick mate. The engine spots it, of course, and therefore plays king to c7, so I can take on the rook and finish up with a few more promotions. Simply queen and then calmly approach the king until automatically we get a checkmate. So that's my game with the fried liver. I hope you learned one or two tactics in this style of play, and thanks for watching. Please leave a comment and have a great evening.